What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So a topic I haven't revamped in quite some time that has drastically changed. The picks in here have drastically changed. Just goes to show they've stepped up the clone game quite a bit. We're talking clones for life. Now look, I'm not the biggest advocate for clones all the time, but there are some that I sure as hell enjoy and I wear and I recommend. And these are the 10 that, in the current moment, I mean, the future will change this because there's always new stuff coming around, right? But currently, gun to my head, if I had to keep 10 clones, these are the 10. Let's talk about them. Stay tuned. Starting with which I consider to be at least my favorite affordable release of 2024. It is in the vein of Aventus, Absolute Aventus. Slight twist and tweak here, which you'll notice that's kind of a theme with a lot of these, where you have a white blossomed, creamy white floral heart. It is Afnan's Supremacy Collector's Edition. I'm just such a fan of this one. You can rock this fragrance every single day. I love the cement splatter print. Just the bottle, it's the best looking bottle of the bunch. The quality here is pretty good. The performance is fantastic. It's got that familiarity of Absolute Aventus / Aventus. Not quite as fruity, just as citric as it is fruity, which is Absolute Aventus. And you have the spices and the woods. Like I said, Absolute Aventus with a twist. You have that creamy floral white, white floral heart. That is just so damn good. God, this stuff smells good. If you haven't tried this one, you're probably missing out. Not super redundant to Not Only Intense, because Not Only Intense is kind of a hybrid that kind of does its own thing. It's a little bit of Aventus, it's a little bit of Hachivat, it's a little bit its own thing. This isn't some black currant and oak moss bomb like that is. This is more woody and spicy with citruses and florals and just slightly similar, but not the same. But yeah, this we had to start off hot here because this no brainer. This was one of the first ones I thought of. If I'm keeping 10 clones for life, one of them has to be Supremacy Collector's Edition from Afnan. When putting these 10 together, I wore this out the shower last night. I just got out the shower when I started gathering these for this video, and this ended up being my scent of the night, Khadlaj Island. So, my favorite Jean Paul Gaultier fragrance is Le Beau Parfum, still. This is Le Beau Parfum. Honestly, smoother. Not as strong. This is not the beast that Le Beau Parfum is. This is average to slightly above average in that 6-7 hour range of longevity for me, which is totally fine. It just smells really good. The bottle looks really cool. We've got a good atomizer. Dead ringer, I gotta say, you get the green elements, you get that powdery sweet, soapy floral, fruits and coconut, the pineapple coconut combo. It's all here. It's all here, and it's all good. I'm telling you, this stuff deserves all of the hype it got. It's just, if I had to pick 10, this is easily one of the 10. So much so that I actually ended up wearing it last night. It's Khadlaj Island. Now, this one I enjoy so much that I don't even bother seeking out a limited edition bottle of Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Platine Privé. I do have a decan. I have done a side-by-side. This is definitely good enough for me. This is from Fragrance World. This is French Avenue Arsh. Really good performer. Another 6 to 8 hour range fragrance. This one's a little warmer and spicier. They got a saffron note that kind of stands out here. You don't get so much of a bitter almond accord like you do with the original, but everything else is here. The bright citrus. Like I said, this warm, it kind of makes it a warmer citrus, honestly. A little woodsy. Again, has that slight bitterness of an almond accord, but not the exact same. That's the only real difference I find. Man. Another great atomizer, of course. That's not like a deal breaker or a must have in a fragrance. It's just nice. When you spray fragrances all the time like we do, it's nice when you have that pressure sensitive, as much as you push down is as much as it sprays, controlled sprays. Magnifique, right? This is good stuff. This is some of Fragrance World's best work, not just from an accuracy standpoint, not from a quality standpoint, not from a bottle design, just from enjoyment for me personally. If I'm keeping 10, one of them's got to be this. It's that good. So good, to me, I'll pass on the original. And I'm the completionist type. The only one I'm missing in the line is Platine Privé. And I'm not saying I'll never get it, but I have zero hurry to do so because this does the trick. It's Fragrance World's French Avenue Arsh. This next one should be no surprise. This is, I think, the only repeat of the 10. This is the only one that was in the last time I did this because it's still my favorite Aventus clone. Still a little bit of a twist because of the lemon, but Armaf's Club de Nuit Intense Man Limited Edition Parfum. Yeah, I sure love the hell out of the X-Straight. We've been wearing and talking about the X-Straight quite a bit lately, but I also did a comparison video between this and the X-Straight. Because of the slightly smoother, fruity opening that I get from this, that's the narrowest of margins on why I prefer this one. So, gotta go with the one I prefer, right? It's so good. Still smoky magic, musky, woodsy. Much more fruity, I find, than the X-Straight. The X-Straight's got more of the lemon. It smells more like the EDT, the original version of this. Great performer. It just, my wife loves it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Where it's, I reach for this so much more than my actual bottle of Aventus. It doesn't replace Aventus. It doesn't. If you want to, everybody should try Aventus. Just so you can understand what all of these clones are trying to achieve, right? But for more of a twist/inspired kind of clone, this has been my favorite for several years now, and I just don't see that changing anytime soon. I just really dig it. I could have put the X-Straight here just like I could have put Club de Nuit Precious here for the Absolute Aventus clone because that's really good. I like this by a narrow margin more than that one. There's some really good clones out there. But this, yeah, this one's a lifer. Club de Nuit Intense Man Limited Edition Parfum. Now, admittedly, if this would have came out before I got Pacific Chill, I don't know if I would have got Pacific Chill. This is Lucianno's Coastal Breeze. I reached for it more than my bottle of Pacific Chill, which is the only Louis Vuitton bottle I actually have. Now, based on the situation on when I went to Louis Vuitton, because the store manager is actually a fan of the channel and recognized me. I was with the Nigerian giant Moss, George Atkinson, the Fragrance Apprentice. We were down in Tampa for the Royal Rumble last year. At the recording of this, it's 2025. 2024 is Royal Rumble. We were down there for the Rumble. And, you know, the Nigerian giant Moss loves to go sniffing fragrances, so we were at the mall. Went in Louis Vuitton. They happened to recognize me. Of all the people, I'm here with the 7'4" WWE superstar, and I get recognized. But they treated us like somebody. You guys see how I dress. Had he not knew who I was, they damn sure ain't paying me no attention at a freaking Louis Vuitton store in a hoodie and dressed like I normally do. Basketball shoes, all that shit, right? So we had such a great experience, and I really wanted Pacific Chill prior, and we did a lot of sampling and so on, and the experience I received really sold me and swayed me. It's like, well, if I was ever going to buy the damn thing, I need to buy it from them. I need to buy it here and now. It's part of this memorable trip. What the hell? So I, $330 later, I got a bottle of Pacific Chill. Then about a month later, I get this. Now, it's not Louis Vuitton's quality, but the profile, they nailed it. That citron, apricot, tropical, fruity, slightly aquatic, just beachy, breezy type of profile. They nailed it. They really did nail it. We're actually going to give a little spritz on the hand. So good. So exotic, fruity type of smell. It's absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Again, had I gotten this before Pacific Chill, I probably wouldn't have Pacific Chill as long as I didn't have that experience. That experience swayed me. It's like, yeah, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy the damn thing today. But aside from that, if it was just buying it to buy it, this is good enough, guys. Just get, it's a lifer for me, obviously. That's why it's in this video. Lucianno's Coastal Breeze. Now, I've got a lot of really good pistachio fragrances at this point. Hell, New Notes Parfums put out Latte Pistachio recently. This is slightly more masculine, coriander. It's not so much the gelato smell. It doesn't have the slight femininity of the Young Pistachio Gelato clones or Young Pistachio Gelato itself. But when it comes to Young Pistachio Gelato, I've got a few clones of it, and I still love Khair Pistachio the most. It's fun, it's playful, it's airy, it's minty. There's a little bit of booze from this rum accord, cotton candy, whipped cream. Just, it's a damn fun fragrance. This stuff is just fun. That smells so good. It just puts a smile on my face to smell this fragrance. So it's like, man, even though I don't wear it all the time, I do like to pull the cap and sniff it often. I do like to give it a spray on the hand often. Full wearings, I hardly do. But I just love it. It's just floating in the air. I just love it so much. And some of those fragrances just do that. You like, as a fragrance enthusiast, lover, collector, whatever you consider yourself, you know what I mean. Sometimes there's that guilty pleasure fragrance that you just enjoy to smell just for the sake of smelling it, not even necessarily to spray a bunch of times and go out into the world. This is one of those fragrances. So yeah, it had to be in the For Life video currently, and more than likely it'll be in it next time I revamp it, because it's a guilty pleasure for me. Again, that's from Paris Corner. It's Khair Pistachio. Now this is more of a twist. It's supposed to be Le Male Elixir, but there's so much mint. Peppermint. Even though they list mint, it smells like peppermint candy at the top, and loads of it. It freshens this fragrance up so much. It is Armaf's Club de Nuit Lionheart Man. I prefer this because of that mintiness. I prefer it to the original Le Male Elixir. Yeah, I know. I prefer it to Rasasi Hawass Elixir, which still has some of the mintiness. It's kind of the in-between between this and Le Male Elixir. It's got a little bit more of the earthiness of Le Male Elixir's tobacco accord, and still has some of that enhanced mint of this, so it kind of falls in the middle. It is the happy medium, but I like the extreme mintiness of this one. It's just so good. It is just so good. There it is. Great performer. Still has that honeyed, sweet vanilla tonka bean combo. I don't really... God, it's so good. I don't really get the tobacco here. I don't get much earthiness. I think it's overshadowed greatly by this peppermint accord, but man, is this so freaking good. This takes the Le Male Elixir profile and makes it very warm weather friendly because it's just so minty fresh. It freshens it up so much. Man, I can't recommend this one enough. If you like mint, if you're a big mint fragrance type of person, regardless of it being an inspired clone, you know, you should try this. It's really good. It's Club de Nuit Lionheart Man from Armaf. In my opinion, 2024's Clone of the Year. Hype warranted, hype justified. Another one from Fragrance World. French Avenue Liquid Brun. Smells like Altair. Another one of those rare instances, like this. I had a decant of Altair. I'm good. I'm good. Zero desire to buy a bottle of Altair because of this. Rare. Rare you will hear those words come out of my mouth that I will take the $40 clone over the original niche fragrance. Altair is amazing. It is good. Woody vanilla. It's beautiful. A little bit of orange blossom, citrus, hint of spice. All that's here. It's a dead ringer. Great performer. It's amazing. It's really good. I gotta say, they did their thing. If I had to point at what I think is the best Fragrance World fragrance I've ever smelled, it's you. I haven't tried everything, nor will I ever, but of what I tried, what I have, hands down. Hands down. It is that good. So all the stuff you may have heard, positively anyways, I agree with and I think it's true. Anything negative you've heard, I disagree with because I think it's amazing. So, yep, it's definitely a lifer at this stage. It's Liquid Brun. Now with these last two, they're not really, like, people will argue. So for the sake of most people arguing with me that they're clones, I'm going to put them in my Clones for Life video then. So, thanks for that. Because there's an argument that's it's an Invictus clone. Then there's an argument it's a Hawass clone, which is an Invictus clone. So it's like, well, shit, all right, let's call it a clone then. Just so I can put Nitro Red intensely in the damn video. Because it's that good. It is superior to the original. Hell yeah. More of this, please. Warm, ambery, melon fruity, super watermelon juice heavy. They have other fruits that kind of enhanced it. It's spicier than the original. It lacks a little bit of the freshness, but again, it's warmer and spicier. The sillage is outrageous on this stuff. I've gotten several compliments in the couple of weeks that I've had this and the handful of times I've worn it so far. Yeah, it jumped into the list. Yeah, easy no-brainer here. My favorite Dumont fragrance. Easily. Nitro Red was my favorite Dumont fragrance. Well, my favorite Nitro fragrance. My favorite was with Spiritus in the Barouge line, but this trumps it. I just enjoy this more. I would strongly encourage you check this out. Clone or not, this shit's amazing. It's a monster. It's a strong compliment getter, at least for me personally, and I love wearing it. I love how it smells on me. Yeah. Dumont Nitro Red intensely. In this last one, people will argue it's a Virgin Island water clone. I disagree because it's so sugary. It smells like candy. Candied citrus, candied coconut. Some of you know exactly where I'm going with this. Coconut Lagoon from Paris Corner. My fit, you see that juice level dropping. I wear this at least once a week. To me, the citruses smell like the red, yellow, and orange Skittle. The caramel notes starting over time to smell a little bit more like caramel, but for the longest time I was like, that's just a sugarcane note. It makes the coconut sugary. Like, think candy coconut, artificial coconut that's in candies. Like, I always give the Almond Joy example. Like that kind of coconut. It's not a sunscreen coconut. It's not any of that stuff. Because I get the occasional compliments, it doesn't smell like coconut. I keep trying to tell you candy coconut. Because in perfumes, normally we get sunscreen. Is normally what coconut's going to be relatable to. Here, that's just not the case. A little bit of vanilla makes it creamy as it dries down. This stuff is amazing. It is so good. My God. My God. I was going to find an excuse to get this fragrance in this video. Because there's people that will say it's a clone. I don't know what it's a clone of, but it ain't a clone of Virgin Island water. There's elements here. Sure. Doesn't have the booze. Doesn't have the florals. Doesn't have a lot of stuff that Virgin Island water has. Doesn't have its same level of creaminess. Yeah, it's got lime, but it's also got freaking lemon and orange. Yeah, they both have sugar. They both have a sugary smell, but this is like intensely sugary. And this, again, this coconut's not creamy. It's artificial candied. And caramel. You know, caramel and that I remember anyways in Virgin Island water. I could be mistaken. I just don't recall it. But yeah. Average performer. Nothing crazy. Really strong at first. I love to wear this. I love to wear this. Did I mention I love to wear this? I wear this at least once a week. Every week for months now. That's why the juice level's dropping. So, yeah. 100% a lifer. Probably forever and ever and ever. I don't think it'll ever get bumped out of this list. Paris Corner's Ministry of Gourmand Coconut Lagoon. Well, that was the 10. Will this list change in the future? I typically do it annually. Yeah. This is the biggest, most drastic change of me ever revamping this topic. As from what I can recall, because I didn't go back and look, I believe the only repeat from the last time is this. Everything else is newer to the collection. Because so much has come out that I've just been thoroughly enjoying and I recommend on a regular basis. I wear pretty often. Man, this is some good stuff. So thank you guys for checking out the video. There's links down below through YouTube Shopping Network, as well as links next to the fragrances names and the item descriptions to give you some options. Joma Shop, Fragrance Net, Fragrance Buy, just different places if you want to check them out. Of course, you don't have to buy anything to watch this video. Again, I just appreciate you spending some of your day with me. Make sure to like and subscribe before you leave. We'll see you on the next one.